Good day. Welcome to another learning journey with Mathematics 9. Content Standards. The learner demonstrates understanding of basic concepts of trigonometry. Performance Standards. The learner is able to apply the concepts of trigonometric ratios to formulate and solve real-life problems with precision and accuracy. Learning Competency. The learner finds the ratios of special angles. Our objectives. The learner should be able to solve for length of the leg of a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. Are you now ready? Let's recall our previous lesson. In our previous lesson, you learned how to solve for the leg of a 45, 45, 90 right triangle given the length of the hypotenuse of a triangle. For example, given the hypotenuse of the triangle shown in the figure, solve for the length of its leg. We have the solution shown. If the length of the hypotenuse is 6, solve for the leg. Solution: leg equals hypotenuse divided by square root of 2. Then substitute the given, so we have leg is equal to 6, divided by square root of 2. Next is we remove the radical sign from the denominator, by rationalizing the denominator. So we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by square root of 2. We have now 6 divided by square root of 2 times square root of 2 over square root of 2. Next we multiply 6 times square root of 2 equals 6 square root of 2 over square root of 2 times square root of 2 equals square root of 4. Then simplify. So we have now 6 times square root of 2 divided square root of 4 is 2. Since 6 is divisible by 2, we divide 6 by 2. We have now 3 times square root of 2. So the length of the leg is 3 square root of 2. Be ready, for we are now about to begin our lesson. What is a 30, 60, 90 degree right triangle? In a 30, 60, 90 right triangle, this is the longer leg and this is the shorter leg, and the longest side is called the hypotenuse. In a 30, 60, 90 right triangle, the longer leg is the leg opposite the 60-degree angle and its length is shorter leg times square root of 3, while the shorter leg is the leg opposite the 30-degree angle. The hypotenuse is 2 times the shorter leg. Theorems on 30, 60, 90 right triangle. The length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the shorter leg. The length of the longer leg is square root 3 times the length of the shorter leg. Let's discuss further. How to solve for the length of the missing side of a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. Let's take a look at this. Given a 30, 60, 90 right triangle whose longer side measures 9, solve for the shorter leg and its hypotenuse. Since the given side is the longer side, which is 9, we will use the formula using the longer leg equals square root of 3 times the shorter leg. Then, we substitute, we have now, 9 equals t times square root of 3. Then next, we divide both sides of the equation by square root of 3 so that we can solve for the value of t. So 9 divided by square root of 3 is equal to t times the square root of 3 divided by square root of 3. Then, we cancel square root of 3 from t times square root of 3, since t times square root of 3, when divided by square root of 3, is equal to t, so we have t is equal to 9 divided by square root of 3. Next, we are going to rationalize the denominator by multiplying both numerator and the denominator by square root of 3 in order to remove the radical sign from the denominator. Doing so, 9 over square root of 3 times square root of 3 over square root of 3 is equal to 9 times square root of 3 over 3. And finally, since 9 is divisible by 3, we divide 9 by 3. So, 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. So, our final answer is 3 square root of 3. Now, we are going to find for the measure of the hypotenuse, so we use the formula hypotenuse equals 2 times the shorter leg, or simply, s equals 2 times t. Then, substitute the measure of the shorter leg, that is 2 times 3 square root of 3. Then simplify, 2 times 3 square root of 3 is equals to 6 square root of 3. So the measure of the hypotenuse is 6 square root of 3. This time, do the task that follows. Your task is to find the length of the indicated side of the triangle. If the measure of its hypotenuse is 40, find for the measure of its shorter leg and its longer leg. I will give you 5 minutes to answer. Time is up. Let us now check and discuss your answers. Since the given side is the hypotenuse, we will use the formula hypotenuse is equal to 2 times the shorter leg. The measure of the hypotenuse is 40 equals 2 times r, or the shorter leg. Then we eliminate 2 by dividing both sides of the equation by 2. That leaves, r is equal to 20. So, r is equal to 20. And the measure of the shorter leg is 20. Now let's proceed in solving for the longer leg of the triangle. Longer leg is equal to square root of 3 times shorter leg. Then, we substitute, we have I is equal to square root of 3 times r. Next substitute the value of r, which is 20. I is equal to square root of 3 times 20. I is equal to 20 times square root of 3. So the measure of the longer leg is 20 square root of 3. What have you learned in today's lesson? How can you apply our lesson to real-life situation? How are you going to use the concept that you have learned in house repair? Let's sum it up. Again, what is a 30-60-90 degree right triangle? In a 30-60-90 right triangle, the longer leg is the leg opposite the 60-degree angle and its length is shorter leg times square root of 3, while the shorter leg is the leg opposite the 30-degree angle. The hypotenuse is 2 times the shorter leg. Theorems on 30-60-90 right triangle. The length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the shorter leg. The length of the longer leg is square root 3 times the length of the shorter leg. I guess you are now ready, and you can now do it. Let us evaluate your learnings. Solve the length of the leg of the following triangles. I will give you 10 minutes to answer. Time is up. Let us now check your answers. Congratulations! We are now done with our topic. How was your score? Special thanks to the following. I am teacher Julie May G. Montuya, mathematics teacher at Nueva Vida National High School. Saying, thank you for viewing this video.